If anyone knows where our reporters should send their stories to get themselves some news awards, let me know, because I tell you, they get these scoops way before anybody else reports them. I doubt they'll be entering in any accuracy award categories. We'll leave those to someone else. But that's beside the point. Let's see what they've found this week. Dude from Operation files medical malpractice claim. CBS announces 2.5 men in a tub. And speaking of CBS, we've got a big press release from the folks at the Columbia Broadcasting System today. David Copperfield plans new escape for TV special. David Copperfield, the suave magician, not the Charles Dickens character that nobody remembers, announced his latest signature TV stunt, a death-defying escape from being locked in Rapunzel's tower. Copperfield rose to fame by making the Statue of Liberty disappear, and previously walked through the Great Wall of China and escaped a burning raft going over Niagara Falls without using the conveniently attached jet ski. But his latest stunt could be his most difficult ever. With cameras rolling, Copperfield will be imprisoned in the same stairless tower that held Rapunzel for 17 years. The room will be thoroughly searched for anything that could aid an escape, including saws, drills, really pokey sporks, and any hair over 7 feet long. Copperfield noted that fairy tale tradition would give him 3 days to escape, but since that would make for rather boring TV for anyone other than C-SPAN viewers, he'll shoot for getting out in more like 2 minutes while CBS airs some Clorox commercials. Copperfield is, of course, not the first magician to attempt a fairy tale stunt. In 1924, Harry Houdini famously went where Mary could not by making an annoying lamb disappear during a show in Wisconsin. Additionally, eccentric illusionist David Blaine has indicated a desire to try napping for 21 years in hopes of overtaking the world record currently held by Rip Van Winkle. We'll head now to our own commercial, not for Clorox, and be back in a minute.
Hey, it's Jay and Laura from Celebrate Your Marriage and the Ultimate Date Night Tour, and we want you to join us for our next big event.
You know, most relationship seminars just want to sell you the fairy tale, literally. They bring in Aladdin and Jasmine, let you fly the magic carpet around the auditorium, but then send you home with no lamp and no genie. 2 weeks later, the prince has turned back into the beast and you're spending most of your time talking to the furniture.
Laura and I take a different approach to show you what really works. And let's just say, it's more nursery rhyme than fairy tale. That's right. It's time for Jay and Laura's Nursery Rhyme Nuptials.
Just to be clear, we are not recommending going pumpkin eater style and storing your spouse inside a pumpkin shell. No, we'll teach you the real-world tips that have worked for everyone from Mama and Papa Bear to Old Mother Hubbard, and we'll show you what to do when your little teapot gets all steamed up. You'll also get to hear from our special guest, Jack Spratt himself, who will teach you firsthand about how he and his wife use their very different food preferences to get their platters so clean that nobody even has to do the dishes.
Let's be clear though, folks. Don't expect me to be the one that eats no fat.
If they've seen our cooking videos, I don't think anyone will be confused about that one.
So don't end up like Rip Van Winkle, claiming you took a 20-year nap when really you were just avoiding taking out the garbage. Whether you're in a new relationship or you're the farmer in the dell with a wife, child, and everything down to the cheese, we can enrich your partnership one hey diddle diddle at a time. Come learn with us, and we'll get you back to chasing each other around the mulberry bush, and not with a rolling pin. It's Nursery Rhyme Nuptials with Jay and Laura. See you there.
That was Jay and Laura LaFoon helping us out with their Nursery Rhyme Nuptials program. Thank you to both of them. If you'd like to check out their real programming, you can find them online at jayandlaura.com. Now we'll get back to the news. Sheriff Woody stops Lightning McQueen for speeding. Unable to blow down brick house, Big Bad Wolf contacts Kool-Aid Man for help. And straight from our courthouse bureau, Lazy Mary versus Lazy Susan legal battle rages on. The legal wrangling continues between Lazy Mary and Lazy Susan, now entering its third week, even though neither one of them has actually summoned the effort to go to the courthouse yet. The kerfuffle began when Lazy Mary worked up the initiative to call her lawyer and claim that she was the one who initially devised the idea for a rotating serving table so you wouldn't have to make the taxing effort of reaching 14 inches or, heaven forbid, asking someone to pass the cheese and crackers. Unfortunately, before Lazy Mary's ingenious device could make it to market, her neighbor Lazy Susan stole the idea, named it after herself, and began production. Lazy Susan, of course, could not be troubled to answer the phone and comment, But her son, Loudmouth Larry, told reporters, "It's not my mom's fault that Mary was too lazy to fill out the patent application." He went on to note that Lazy Susan was thrilled with sales of her serving turntables and planned to use the profits to hire some more servants, including one who would help put on her flip-flops if she decides to get out of bed. He said she would show up to court to defend Lazy Mary's lawsuit if she had to. Maybe.